Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back. My name is MetroJohnny. Now, I'm freaking pumped, boys, because we are about to finally start a new beginning, a new Madden subscriber league. This series was by far the best series I've ever had on my channel. 110 plus episode series. It's all because of you guys. Now, it's time. You guys thought, though, really quickly, you guys thought you were going to be able to pick your teams. That's not how it's going to work this year. Everyone who has submitted a player up to this point has been put into the draft. Now, there's two things I want to note. I've tweaked the way the ratings are going to work. Last year, you guys were buffed up. I wanted to make sure you guys started and stuff like that. You guys are all coming into the league. No one is higher than an 80 overall, or I believe definitely not an 85 overall. There were some times where I had you guys coming in at 88 to overalls and stuff like that. That's not happening anymore. You are going to have to work for your overalls this year to make it more interesting and make it more realistic. Now, before we get into all of this, if you are new to the channel, this is my subscriber league where you simply leave a player, a character down below in the comment section, and you can watch your player's career unfold before your eyes. You can pick whatever position you want, whatever name you want, as long as it's respectful, and watch them play. Now, with that being said, last year we ran this series 110 plus episodes. So this is it. This is the big series here, and it was fun last year, and it's going to be so much. It's going to be so much fun this year as well. We have some old faces returning, and we have some new ones. And the biggest thing I have to take note in before we start this video, don't panic if you are just now seeing the video. It is never too late to submit your player, even when it's, the draft is over and it's mid-season. Your player can still make in, the league. I'm throughout the year, I am constantly adding new subscribers. The only deadline for a subscriber to join in is playoffs. You will not be submitted. Once the playoffs start, you'll have to wait for the following draft. But either way, if you put a player down in the comments, you can join this league. So, before we start the draft, boys, we've got to review the draft. How many people have made it in? Well, I want to get active players in this league. So, if you were in last year's league, you need to comment down below. There is not going to, you're not just, if you were in last year's league, you don't just automatically get put into this next year league. I need to see a comment down below saying your name and your position. I hope to see Tyreek Hill back. I hope to see, big names like that, like Jake, come back. And, but if they don't leave a comment, they're not joining. So far, we've had, I think, close to 20. I added 20, and I want to, and I want to make sure I'm getting active players. So we have 20 people, 20 subscribers that I have put in right now. Like I said, there's going to be plenty more. It's a lot of work to put you guys in, so it's going to happen not all at once, but there's going to be a lot more than this before we even get halfway done with the year number 1. So right now there's 20. We're about to find out where these 20 go, but we got to review them first. As you guys can see clearly on the board, it is nothing but subscribers. Starting off with number 1, Zack Keister. This man, he's decided, hey, I'm not done yet. My career's not done yet. I'm going to, dominate. Now, is this the same Zack Keister? Is this a different universe? I don't know how we're handling that. Don't think too much into it. Zack Keister, though, he is projected to go number 1 this draft. And, I mean, he looks like a beast. He's not going to be that physical guy. He's not quick or anything like that. But he's a field general, and he's out there. He's getting it. And we're going to do a Metro News Network video covering all of these guys' backstories that left one. So no worries there. We will get to know a little more about these players. But he is projected to go number 1 in the draft. We'll see if that happens. Quarterback Donovan Potter, a guy who had, coming off of last year's subscriber league, he came at the end of it, and man, did he look like if he came at the beginning, he looked like he could have won a couple rings. But unfortunately, it was at the end of the series, and while he was there, he dominated. I'm so excited to see more Donovan Potter playing out there on the field. Again, Zack Keister, if you didn't know, if you're new, he is a Super Bowl winner. He has 1 ring for the subscriber leagues, and it came last year. He's looking to do more damage at quarterback this year, as last year he played 5 years at running back, and he dominated the league. Next up, we got a new face, Grayson Denton, wide receiver. This kid looks to be phenomenal. Second fastest wide receiver in the league. He's not, going to make flashy plays when he's jumping up or anything like that to get the ball, but he is an all-around solid beast. Returning, you got Luke Crown. Luke Crown, we all know, who he is. He's a shutdown cornerback. He's a freaking beast. He needs no introduction. He is the best cornerback so far in the subscriber universe. Can anyone answer that? We actually have a new person already starting a beef. I can't wait to get to that. The best part about this are the beefs, and we already have a beef. Before the leagues even started, we already have someone call out somebody else. Stay tuned for that. Next up, we have Gregory Shelton returning. This is a guy who, he was here the whole year, the whole series last year, kind of struggled up until his last season in Madden 20, and he really turned it around, and so he's going to try and take that momentum into this year. I'm excited for this guy. He's not going to wow you with his speed or anything, but he is, in my opinion, has the best hands in the draft. I'm excited to see what this man can do. Next up, we have a new character, but an old face. Andre Fisher, the cousin of Denzel LaRoe, running back who, again, last year he was a subscriber, but Denzel LaRoe decided to put up the cleats. He was a running back for the Bears, made it to the playoffs 1 time, and that was it. He joined at the end of that series. Now we have Andre Fisher, rookie. He looks like he could possibly be the next Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick. The kid's got accuracy. He knows how to run the ball, and there's so many things he can do. He is the fastest quarterback in this draft. It's going to be interesting to watch this kid play. Next up, a new face, Caden Zachary. Everybody welcome this guy to the channel because this is a new subscriber and his first time joining the sub league. He is a quarterback, 21 from Vanderbilt. Solid combine all through. I think this is going to be a steal for, he could possibly fall down the draft. I think, though, Caden Zachary is going to be a big steal for a team that picks him. Then we have Caleb Goins II. Now, if you guys do not know who Caleb Goins is, really quick, let me take a sip of this. If you don't know who Caleb Goins is, then you clearly haven't watched the last series. He dominated the running back position. The only one that could really compete with him was Zack Keister. The only thing that Zack Keister really can hold over Caleb Goins' head is the fact that he has a Lombardi trophy, and Caleb Goins does not. Caleb Goins, though, he won multiple best running back subscriber awards multiple times last series, and now Caleb Goins is the second. Switches sides. I love this. He's playing cornerback, and he has already called out Luke Crown and Jake, saying, I won't be embarrassed like those two. There's been multiple times where Luke Crown has been embarrassed and it was on someone else's highlights. He said, mark my words, I won't be on anyone's. If I'm being reviewed, if there's a highlight, it's going to be my highlight, not anybody else's. Caleb Goins said he's about to do it like no other cornerback has ever done it. And he also said he cannot wait to face Zack Keister because he's about to ruin his day. So we're going to see. That is awesome. I'm excited. Another new face. We haven't heard from him in a while. Blake West, middle linebacker for Dallas for multiple years. Then last year finished with Buffalo. He's back. He's on the other side of the ball this time. Blake West, running back, 5'10", 240. He's a beast. He is ready to run you over. No, he is not the fastest, but man, can this man bench press. 41 damn reps, dude. This man's out there just knocking him down. If you're about to tackle this man, please, before you go do it, let me pray for you, please. Please, let me do it. Cannot wait to see this guy on the field. Going down the charts, next we got Isaiah Streets. This is another new subscriber from UCLA. I feel like his combine has messed him up just a little bit. I think this is going to be a steal. Mark my words. If you get Isaiah Streets, I think you've gotten a steal. He's very quick off of the release. He's not the fastest. He doesn't have the best jump, but he's got good hands, and he can get open quickly. That's what really impresses me about him. Keep your eyes on him. I think he's going to fall down the charts, but I think he is going to be a steal for a team that does pick him up. Moving on, you guys should remember him. David Cruz. He's on a Super Bowl run. He came into the league not just running, but sprinting. If this kid was in the series last year a lot longer, I feel like he would have really had a chance at the top 3, top number 1 possibly of running backs, even being better than Caleb Goins and Zack. I know that's a lot to say, but he had that kind of explosiveness. Now he gets to start from the beginning. David Cruz, watch out for this guy. The fastest running back with the fastest 40-yard dash. This guy is explosive. Question, though, is can he hold on to the ball? Is he strong enough? I think so. We're going to find out, obviously, as the story unfolds. Moving on, we have next up, going down the charts, Jamie Bell, another running back, 5'11", 210. He's right up there with speed for David Cruz. I mean, the combine, you can't really, there's so much talent this year. Jamie Bell, oh man, watch out. This guy's going to be explosive. Moving on to Antonio Moody, strong safety. This man will knock you out. He is the second strongest strong safety in the league. He's got the best jump for strong safeties in the league, and he's one of the fastest as well. This kid can do everything. He's going to really help stopping that run, and I can't wait to see him. Moving on to running back Kaido. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I forget again. Kaido, though. This guy was a tight end last year coming in late. He is now a running back this year. He's a power back, 5'8", 240. Again, another big. We got 2 big halfbacks this year. Which one do you go with? Do you go with Kaido, or do you go with Blake West? You know, as my phone goes off, matter of fact, Jake Adams, son of Luke Adams, wide receiver, 6'4", 200 pounds. I love the weight, I love the size, but I really love the age. 20 years old. He may not have the best jump in the world or the best strength, but he's got time to get stronger, and that's the biggest thing about this guy is, man, you can really build around him. Moving on, we have no tight ends to talk about, no defensive lines to talk about, so just in case you guys wanting to know what position should I play, is there any competition in these positions? Well, guess what? No linebackers. There's no linebackers. So think. Linebackers, defensive line, they're all available. If you guys want to get an easy starting spot, there you go. Next up, we got to talk about Ty Banks, or T.Y. Banks. Not too sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. I think it's supposed to be T.Y. T.Y. Banks, 21 from Clemson, 6'4", 230 pounds. Free safety. This man is going to knock you out. He is the strongest safety in the league. 31 reps from this guy. He has actually had a case where he's knocked out somebody in his college career. He knocked out a wide receiver unconscious. That's how hard this guy hits. Watch out for Banks, because when he hits you, he's going to the bank. There it is, boys. No kickers, no punters, nothing. That is the first part of this video. It is now time to get to the biggest part. The MFL draft. Let's do it. So right off of the rip, the Green Bay Packers have a number 1 overall pick. Now, they have no quarterback on their roster. Aaron Rodgers retired and they let go of Jordan Love. Who do you think they're going for? Zack Keister has went out on social media and said the Green Bay Packers have always been his favorite team. He couldn't imagine playing for any other team than that team. He said to go number 1, but Donovan Potter's right behind him. These two, it could go either way. Of course, you have Andre Fisher and Caden Zachary to worry about. Who goes number 1? And with the first round, pick number 1 of the MFL draft, the Green Bay Packers select Zack Keister. Number 1 overall pick, quarterback from Navy. Coming in at an 82 overall. We all kind of expected Keister to go to Green Bay. This right here is a dominating pick for the Packers. We were trying to decide, does Green Bay go Keister or do they go Porter? And they go Keister. Now, that being said, it is now time for me as a head coach to make my pick. Oh my goodness, what do I do? I have so much talent, so many subscribers to pick from. I've got to pick one? That's going to be one of the hardest things I do in my life right now. So, what do we do? I mean, do we need a quarterback? I would think so. We need a franchise quarterback. Do we go Andre Fisher, Donovan? I mean, who do we go with? You know? Who do we go with? 21 years old, scrambler. 22 years old. Who do we go with? Or do we go a halfback and keep Tua? Do we try to let Tua, bring us a victory? Maybe we go a wide receiver. I think it's only right if we go quarterback. And I think I've made my selection. With round number 1, pick number 2 of the MFL draft, the Miami Dolphins select quarterback Andre Fisher from Boston College. Welcome to Miami. Coming in at a 77 overall, Andre Fisher has hidden dev. And that is a dominating pick from Boston College right there. Miami looking for that franchise guy. Maybe they have it. Maybe they don't. But Tennessee is now on the board. This is a crazy draft, boys. What a crazy draft. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's going to be a long episode here today. It's a special one, though. It's the first ever episode of our Madden Subscriber League. Andre Fisher goes, and there it is. The Tennessee Titans select Donovan Potter. Quarterback from Ohio State, coming in at a 76 overall, hidden dev. This man is going to be a beast. Tennessee, we've seen last year, though, Tennessee subscribers kind of get almost treated like Cleveland out there. And so we'll see if that continues. And right guard for LA. Eagles are on the clock now. When is the next subscriber going to go is the question. Well, guess what? It just happened. Gregory Shelton played his whole career out in Dallas in last year's series. He's now going to a rival, the Philadelphia Eagles. Wow, what a pick. 78 overall, hidden dev. The Eagles get a killer pick right there. And there's another dominating pick. Subscribers going back to back. This time, is cornerback Luke Crown. He's playing out in New Orleans for the Saints. What a dominating pick by them. franchise, 82 overall, franchise cornerback. Of course, you know he is a hidden dev. Question is, what is he? Possibly a superstar X Factor? I mean, I don't know. It's not like I didn't edit them. We'll see, though. He's a dominating pick. It is now time for the San Francisco 49ers. Who do they select? Grayson Denton. Subscribers are going back to back to back right now. 80 overall wide receiver, new face, for this league, and he is now out there in San Fran. This is what a awesome draft this has been so far. And there's another pick going out to Detroit. That's gonna be Caden Zachary. Going out there in Detroit, you don't want your career to go downhill. I think this is a beautiful pick for Detroit to turn their franchise around. Caden Zachary is a franchise quarterback. Can he turn it around for Detroit, though? That is the question. Next up, we have the New York Jets selecting not a subscriber. They select Nick Hill. The Baltimore Ravens select Caleb Goins the second. He'll get to go play out there with Lamar Jackson, a team that's already Super Bowl caliber ready. Caleb Goins the second, a shutdown cornerback, gets to play out there in Baltimore for a team that is set. Could he possibly finally get the ring that he deserves? He deserved one last year so many times. Out of 5 years, he couldn't get one. He is now set up for success. We'll see what happens here. We're moving on. The Minnesota Vikings are up next, and they select not a subscriber, so we're going to keep moving here. Josh Price, not a... the Oakland Raiders. The Chargers. Who's going to be the next subscriber to go? Isaiah Street. He's going out there to Carolina. And guess what? Isaiah Street's verse Luke Crown. I can see it now. You got cornerback Luke Crown out in New Orleans. And now we have a rivalry building here. Isaiah Street's out with the Carolina Panthers. 79 overall. Beautiful wide receiver pick. We'll see those two matching up plenty of times. I'm excited for that. And now it's on to Pittsburgh here. Who do they select? Last year they had... Are you kidding me? You can't write this, man. You cannot write this. Jake Adams has been drafted by the team his father played for. Luke Adams was a tight end for Pittsburgh. Now Jake Adams is a wide receiver for Pittsburgh. I am excited for this. Beautiful pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got close many times to winning a Super Bowl there, but could never do it. And here we are, Cincinnati on the clock now, and they select the cornerback there. Where will the next subscriber go? Keeping our eyes out for it. We have a lot of running backs. We've yet to see a running back go. The Portland Snowhawks are on the board, and they select Blake West. Halfback, 86 overall. So I lied straight to your faces. There actually are subscribers over 85. He's probably the only one. But yeah, 86 overall. Oh my God, dude, this guy's going to be a freaking beast. He's going to be a beast. That's exactly what a new franchise needs. Like the Portland Snowhawks, they need a franchise guy to build around, and now they got Blake West. What a dominating guy this is going to be. The Cleveland Browns. Don't pick a subscriber. And, hey, their fault. So do the Chiefs. The Chiefs don't pick one. What about the Patriots? The Patriots don't pick one. The Giants don't pick one. Or, excuse me, the Bears don't pick one. Now the Giants are on the clock, and they select nobody. This is the last pick of the round number 1. Can a subscriber go? This is it. Last chance for some subscribers, and no, there it is. So now Snowhawks are back on the board, and then it's my turn to pick. Snowhawks select Larry Ward. So now it is my turn to select. And I see David Dela Cruz is available. Keeping my eye on him. That's a subscriber. Jamie Bell is still available. But I'm not necessarily going to take a subscriber. I do want to fill in the needs, of this team. So I'm keeping my eye out on everything here. We still have a lot of subscribers at running back available. JJ Nelson looks really good, actually. So I'm not going to go a subscriber here. Like I said, I know it's a boring pick, but I got to fill in what I need, and I need a guy like this. JJ Nelson, welcome to the squad. 72 overall. He will definitely help this team out. So, moving on. The Titans, they've already selected one subscriber. Will they select another? No, they will not. LA selects. Are you kidding me? There's no way, dude. You cannot write this, man. The team that drafted him in last series says, dude, we had something special going. Let's keep it. Come back to LA. David Della Cruz, back to LA he goes with the Rams. A new uniform, but the same beast of a player. I cannot wait to see him out on the field. That's a beautiful pick for LA. Beautiful pick. Here we go. Continuing, moving it on here. We're looking for Jamie Bell. There he is. He's going to San Francisco. Jamie Bell, we heard that he wanted to play alongside Keister. That'd be awesome. But you got to think he's still so happy to get drafted, to say the least. And now he's playing for such a good organization. I believe a subscriber has already went there, so he will have a subscriber teammate. Let's keep this moving, man. Antonio Moody goes to the New York Jets. Strong safety, shut down. Strong safety. And now Baltimore is on. And oh my goodness, Baltimore selects another subscriber. Another deadly subscriber. They go on the offense side this time. They have Caleb Goins, cornerback. Now they get Kaido, the power back, running back right there. What a piece of a pick. Coming in at 80 overall. Wow. It just doesn't get any more entertaining than this right here, folks. Let me know how you're enjoying the video. If you are enjoying it, dude, hit that like button, man. It really helps. And it's the only way I'm going to continue the series is if you guys are enjoying it and being responsive to it. And there it is. Another subscriber pick for the Carolina Panthers. They just know how good my subscribers are. They pick another one. T.Y. Banks, free safety, Clemson. Goes out there to Carolina. Congratulations to him. 79 overall. Cannot wait to see him on the field. Do we have any subscribers left? Yes, we do. Jordan Cipollone. I hope I'm saying that right. Strong safety. 79 overall. He's going out to Pittsburgh, so you'll be joining Jake Adams. That is your subscriber teammate. The Pittsburgh Steelers, again, they're another team that just knows that those subscribers are very talented out there. So, good pick by them. Here we go. Any other subscribers that are left? We might have to check. Not too sure. I think there's a couple more, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. I'm looking. Tevin Cross. Emmett Shepard. James Whitfield. John Dupree. Let's take a look at the draft board just really quickly. Are there any other subscribers? Yeah, I don't think we've seen Joshua Coffins go. He's in there. I'm pretty sure. Okay. We'll have to. I think there's still a couple available. Alex Davenport, Sean Monk, Max Rose. Now, okay, I'm just saying, if Joshua Cawthon has fallen this far, I'm taking him. No doubt about it. And he has fallen. What a surprise, man. There's a lot of talent in this running back core, though, this year. I think I may have my franchise running back. I just hope he doesn't let me down. Let me make sure, though, there's no other star subscribers that I may want to take here. Yeah, he is the last subscriber available. it does look like. Now, obviously, don't worry if you weren't put into this draft. You're still going to be submitted, and I will, if I add any new subscribers, I always put it at the beginning of the videos. So don't worry. The year hasn't kicked off yet. You're not late. Your characters are going to get put in. I just didn't, want to put every single body right here in the draft. But we are selecting Joshua Coffins for our position. 75 overall, hidden dev. Let's go. There you are, my man, and you're on my squad, so you know you're going to be getting the start. That's all that matters. So we're going to go ahead and end this draft. There are no other subscribers left right now. So you thought the video was over. Oh, no. So we got a couple more people that joined in. So really quick, we're about to go over the rosters. We're here. We're at the beginning of the season start. But just because you didn't get drafted doesn't mean that there's not players who have made it. So we're going to cover over all the subscribers that are in the league right now. Guys, if you're in the Madden 20 subscriber league, you do not have a golden ticket to get into this subscriber league. Leave a comment down below. I'm not about to go through Madden 20 and you automatically get put. If you want to be a player in Madden 21 subscriber league, you have to comment your player. I'm not taking old players from Madden 20 over automatically. So these are all the players that have commented a new player. So again, and there's a lot of you guys that watch the series. You need, if you want to be here when the week 1 jumps off right now in this video, you need to put your player down below. Another thing I have to tell you guys about, any player that is dominating in the league or has a very high overall, I've boosted up their age. So if you guys see some age that are off, I did that myself personally. That way these windows open up a lot faster for new subscribers to come in. So we'll still get to see, and I think this is cool. It's different from last year. We didn't get to see any of these guys play. I think it's going to be fun to get to see Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, all these guys play. You see right there, Trevor Lawrence is in there. It's going to be fun to see all these guys play, but you just won't get to see them for long because eventually subscribers hopefully will fill their spots, right? So that is you'll see that a lot. So just keep that in mind. So right off the rip, we're going to take a look at probably the most stacked team, in my opinion, going into this year. That's the Green Bay Packers. We all know that they drafted quarterback Zack Keister, who will be getting the start over Nick Foles, starting behind him. But we also have, welcome to the Zimmer offensive line. D.D. Zimmer, Dan Zimmer the second, Danny Zimmer the third, Daniel Zimmer the fourth, and then, where's the fifth? I don't know. I guess he's not here. So it's not a completely full. I'll fix that, but there is going to be, it's probably going to be this rookie right here. I will have to turn this guy into Daniel Zimmer the fifth. So a full line of the Daniel Zimmer sons from Hall of Fame punter Daniel Zimmer from last year. Moving on, though, it doesn't stop there. We have right in. He was a direct tackle, but he made the move, to left in for this series. Jason was subscriber, 23, 79 overall, hidden dev. Welcome, my friend. Here is your character. If EA will ever pop him up, there he is. He is going to be a beast. Watch out for this guy. He is going to be deadly. Moving on. It doesn't stop there either. Ryan Mackey is back, but this time he's getting up a little closer to the trenches. Instead of playing strong safety or free safety, he's playing now the middle linebacker, and he's taking this role big time. Superstar dev trait, 74 overall, number 52. This man, we all know who he is. He's ready. What a beast of a subscriber. And then to end it for the subscribers so far on Green Bay, you have Jason Smiley, punter subscriber. There you go. That'll sum up your Green Bays. Again, leave a comment down below. We can still fill out these rosters. You can still get randomly put somewhere. Moving on to the Ravens. They have 2 subscribers, obviously. Running back Kaido, who will be definitely getting a lot of snaps. And then they have cornerback, as we all know, Caleb Goins. So we're excited to see. Here's Caleb Goins the second. Excited to see these players, man. You know, got some returning subscribers. Now we take a look at the Saints. And unfortunately for Luke Crown, he's going to have to hold it down by himself for now out in New Orleans, because he's the only subscriber out here. But this man can handle it. Luke Crown coming in at an 82 overall rookie, hidden dev, 22 years old. We all know he can handle it. He's a beast, shutdown corner, and he's, you know, he needs a subscriber quarterback to come out and help him on offense. But we'll see what happens. Next up, you have another team that only has 1 subscriber on its team, and that right here is Blake West. He's holding it down for the Portland Snowhawks, who will be playing their first ever season this year, and he is the future for this team. Him and Chase Young are the future of this franchise. He needs a lot of more subscribers to come out there and help him as well. We'll see what the outcome is. Moving on to Pittsburgh, this team is starting off pretty loaded on offense. For subscribers. They have, right off the rip, 2 subscribers who have been drafted. A guy that we haven't seen yet, Jordan Crawford. This guy is the biggest receiver in the game at 6'8", 205, and 22 years old. He is a hidden dev coming into the league at an 81 overall. This man, the size speaks for itself. He is a physical deep threat and your ideal target when you want to just throw one up there and it's a 50-50 ball. Then, of course, Jake Adams. Phenomenal player, son of Luke Adams. He's going to be phenomenal. 20 years old, 80, coming in at 80 overall. Now, looking at this team, they have one of the deepest wide receiver corps. You know, 2 subs already joining Pittsburgh. But then you also got to take a look at their new strong safety, Jordan Cipollone, 79 overall. This guy is going to be the next Troy Polamalu. He is a tackling machine. He is going to be phenomenal to watch. I cannot wait to see him out there on the field. Now, next up, you have the Rams, the LA Rams. As we got to take a look at these guys, they have cornerback Kais Murray. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Kais Murray, subscriber here, doing his thing. 81, coming in at 81 overall, hidden dev. Again, you're going to see the overalls have been adjusted a little bit. You're not going to see, it's going to be very rare where you see a higher 80 overall rookie for a subscriber. You're going to have to work for that overall. Back in Madden 20, the overalls were very bloated. You guys were in the 90s. A lot of you, high 90s. It's going to be a little different this year. You're going to have to kind of work for it. So we'll see what happens there. There is one more player for the Rams, and it is running back. Of course, we already know David Cruz, 79 overall, 21, hidden dev. We know what he can do. All right. Moving on to the Tennessee Titans. They were never really a big threat in last year's series, and they're looking to change that with franchise quarterback Donovan Potter, who will be getting a start over Cam Newton. Like, come on, dude. They better start him anyways. At running back, they're going to have Derrick Henry, but for not much longer, as his age did get boosted up for the series, so they're going to need that subscriber running backs, hopefully, to come in and lead this team. But he will have Derrick Henry for a little while, but not for long. Moving on, next subscriber, Kevin Delgado. Man, I'm excited to see this guy. He is 6'4". He's your average size, really good target all around, decent in every category. Hidden dev. He's going to be a damn good player. Next subscriber stays in Tennessee, and it's cornerback Vinnie Stevens, one of the smallest cornerbacks you're going to see. 5'10", 187. Question, he's really quick. He dominates in zone and man, but question is, can he make those tackles at a smaller guy? When those toss plays, those toss runs to his side, where you're facing a guy like Nick Chubbs or or even the former running back Zack Keister from last series, these players are going to get eaten up. So we'll see how his tackling can do. Can he handle NFL tackling? That's the biggest question about him. I think he can do it. Coming in at 81 overall. Next up, we move over to Detroit, the Detroit Lions, where it is quarterback, and he is going to have to put this team on his shoulders. Caden Zachary coming in at 76 overall, hidden dev, 21 years old. He's the only subscriber here in Detroit, so he is literally going to be doing that West Blake Blake West and Luke Crown, where, hey, it's on you. It's all on you. I need you to carry this team to the playoffs. Moving on, though, then we have the Panthers. They don't have a quarterback. They need one. Guys, we need quarterbacks in this series. So maybe we see some quarterbacks get put down in the comments. I would hope so. So they're still going to have Christian McCaffrey, but only for maybe this year and next year, as Joshua Paul Smith is a subscriber. He'll probably slowly take over that role at getting the most snaps. You definitely got to think, though, they're going to be handing this rookie, 82 overall rookie who has hidden dev, who's 23. They're going to be handing him the ball. They're going to be hopefully splitting the carries here. Christian McCaffrey, his age got boosted up for the series, of course. We all know that. Next subscriber on this team is Isaiah Streets, 22 years old, 79 overall. You guys will see most of the overalls are kind of the same in as far as their overall goes. Their stats are different, but 79 to 81 is kind of the average we're seeing here. I'm excited for this guy. He's a little smaller. He's going to be perfect in the slot. That's where he'll probably dominate. That looks like it's where the Panthers will be playing him this year. Moving on to, of course, Miami. I mean, we don't really need to cover the Dolphins. We know what we got here. I've got Andre Fisher that I drafted. He will be getting the start over Tua. Tua, I'm going to actually, I was thinking about maybe trading Tua to get some draft capital, but if Andre Fisher goes down with the injury, Tua would be an amazing second string, and we wouldn't have to worry about our playoff hopes getting crumbled. So I might keep Tua as a second string. Then we have Joshua Coffins, who will be getting the start. I like his stats. He's 75, so he's under that average, 79 overall, but he is hidden dev. Both of my rookies are actually under the 79 overall for subs. So we'll see. Hopefully I didn't make the wrong choice and pick the wrong subscribers. I believe in them, though. And that's your Miami subs. Moving on down to Philly. We got a lot of subscribers here as well. Again, they're still looking for that subscriber quarterback. We need quarterbacks, my man. Anybody out there wants to be a quarterback. Gregory Shelton. Welcome him to the NFL. He's back. We all knew that. Playing out there in Philly now this year. 78, so he's just one under that average, 79 overall, 78. Excited to see him grow, hidden dev. Then we move on to cornerbacks. Well, first we got to go to... Ooh, actually, I messed up here. I got to mark this off. Paul Smith. I had Paul Smith marked on Philly on my paper, but he's actually out in Carolina. So they only have 2 subscribers, 1 wide receiver and then 1 cornerback. Welcome, Marius Elam, a shutdown cornerback who played his whole career out in Atlanta. He was a dominating factor, and that's why he's getting an 80 overall, that one above the average. He gets that superstar dev trait right off the rip. He's going to be a phenomenal player for Philly. I think he can turn this defense around. He'll eventually be taking that captain role, I would assume. He was a shutdown corner for me personally. I was the head coach for Atlanta. I kept him on my team forever. It was an easy signing every time his contract was up. He is going to continue to grow here for Philly, I think. And it's a very good pickup. Gregory Shelton's and Marius Elam for these guys, for the Philadelphia team. They're going to have some good football being played. Now, moving on to the San Francisco 49ers, a team that looks to dominate. They need a quarterback, though. Again, it's kind of crazy. The reverse has flipped around from last year. We had nothing but quarterbacks, and now all we need is quarterbacks. It's kind of ridiculous. Jamie Bell, though, he's holding down that running spot for the San Francisco 49ers, 79 overall. He is going to be their go-to guy on the ground. He's phenomenal. I mean, what is there to say? He's 5'11", 210. That, in my opinion, the perfect size that I want for a guy who can continue to be quick. Yeah, I don't like a guy that's too tall, too lengthy. I like a guy who can kind of hide under those big linemen. This is exactly what he can do. He's quick, and he's going to be a phenomenal player. Moving on to wide receivers, they get Grayson Denton, subscriber wide receiver, 22, 80 overall. Not too bad for them. And then going over to cornerbacks, the last subscriber they picked up was Mike Flora, a shutdown cornerback. He's ready to play right off the rip, day one, 81 overall, hidden dev. This team is going to be deadly. The biggest thing that scares me about the San Francisco 49ers is Mike Flora is all they have. Besides that, it looks pretty scary at the cornerback spot. We'll see how that, affects them, but they also don't really have any safeties either. And then last but not least, another team that has only one subscriber holding it down, and that's Antonio Moody, 22 years old, strong safety, 79 overall. This man has knocked out people before in his college. He is the hardest hitting safety. You don't want to get hit by this guy. So, watch out. But there it is, guys. That is the league. Again, please, this is your last chance right here. Submit your player. It's not your last. Well, let me stop. It's not your last chance to submit your player for the series, but it is your last chance to submit your player before week 1 starts. So if you want to start fresh from week 1, now's your chance to put your player in. Now, it's never too late. You can always, no matter where we're at, submit a player. But if you want to be here for week number 1 on a roster, starting, active, do it right now. This is your chance. I hope you guys did enjoy, though. That is the roster breakdowns. I'm about to go in off camera, manage my team, go ahead and make my mind on who's starting, who's sitting, and we're coming in at 80 overall with the defense our strong point, and I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are excited, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.